I've been sent a product to review, and very nice it is too. So, I've been sent from this company, Yeslak, yeslak.com, and they've sent me some wheel rims, the covers, and they're very nice. So, they've sent me these free of charge, but they have no control over what I say. So I haven't tried these yet, so if I don't like them, I will tell you so. However, I've got a feeling they'll be all right. I've looked at a couple of other people's thoughts on them. These are, as I said, some accessories. Yeslak do accessories for Model 3, Y, S, X and Cybertruck. And you can use my code, Grumpy Old Man, and you'll get a 5% discount. So if we just have a look at these, there's 4 of them in here. Now they did come extremely well packed. So if we just take this out, so they've got protection over there, and this is what they look like. Now they're directional, so I've got 2 right and 2 left. And what you'll see if you look around on the back here, just get a bit closer, there's R for right, and that is your plug, the air hole for, this is the air hole, that's right. You've got the valve to blow up the tyre goes there. That's the only round one. All the others are square. So that's where that goes. And what you do with these is they send you some sticky stuff, which you put around there. It's a soft one-sided sticky foam. You put a bit over each of these little clips to protect the wheel underneath, and then you can clip this on in place. So now I'm going to start sticking some of this on. This is supposed to improve the aerodynamics by about, 5%. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on a nice long drive. Well, I'll drive down it. Freeway speeds, these are probably better at. So I'll take it down the freeway and do 20 to 25 k's down and back. Then I'm going to change over to these and do exactly the same. And while I'm fitting these, I'll recharge the car a little bit to get it close. My car's currently sitting at about 65% state of charge, and we'll get it back up close to that so that the 40 to 50k run will be with the same state of charge. So let's just have a quick look at how these foam soft bit is put on here. So here we've got the wheel cover, and as I said, there's some nice sticky stuff here, sticky foam. So we're going to get that started, and as you can see, it's got a peel off bit and then a sticky side. So what we're going to do, so that you can see this, is stick this around, all the way around, peeling it off. So while you're watching this fast forwarded section, please think of clicking on my Ko-fi link in the description section, or my Tesla referral link down below. Then when we get to the end, we're just going to give these a little snip. And now I need just some little bits to go. Hopefully you can see this. They just go over these clips just a little bit, and that will protect the wheel itself. Just got to make sure you get it over there so that it holds it down, and then you do each one of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clips. 2, yes. So I'll just do those quickly.
And don't forget, down below, I've got the like and subscribe buttons and the notification icon. Pretty please, if you could click on those, it would be very much appreciated.
And that's the last one going on. So then got to do that to all the other three. So we've got it going around here and then over each of these. We can take that off and that will then clip on. Now it also does come with a nice Tesla sticky, which has got a T on it, the Tesla logo, and that will stick on there, and I'll do that as well. So I'm going to do all those four, or the other three, and then we're going to go for a drive with the old ones on, and then I'll put the new ones on and go for a drive again. So I've just arrived back in my garage, having completed 50 kilometres, and I'm surprised at how low the watt hours per kilometre are driving in that high wind. So if I just turn the camera around, I'll show you here. It is 50 kilometres, 8 kilowatt hours, and it's not going to level up nicely for me. 151 watt hours per kilometre. Now that was going at 110 kilometres down the freeway. As I said, it was about 40 k's on the freeway and 10 k's off. So we'll now change over the wheel rims and see, or sorry, wheel covers, and see how we go. Right, so I've done the trip with these on, which are the standard Tesla ones. So to pull these off, it's just a matter of grabbing, pulling, and they come off because they've got the clips here, same as what comes. It's a bit dirty in there, but that's fine. So we take that off. Now we get the one for this side, which is the right side of the car. So here I am with the new one. This says somewhere right. This is the right side of the car. Here's the valve. So that goes by the valve. Make sure we line that up. And then, yep. Bingo, it's on. Now the advantage of this one is that it covers the wheel rim. So if you've got rim rash, this will cover it, okay? Now to get them off can be a bit hard sometimes. Oh, by the way, I thought I would have not enough of the foam stuff. Looks like it's more than enough. So these are now on. If you need to get it off, they sent this 3D printed little lever where you can put it in and then give it a yank and pull it off, which is easier to use than your fingers, because it is a bit tighter than the other one. Now the other thing here is that I haven't put on yet, and I will if I can get the bag open. Do you have that trouble? Yeah, sometimes I do. Here we go. No, haven't got it yet. Nope. There we go. Right, I have got these Tesla ones that you peel off the sticky like that, and then they go on there and they just stick on. I mean, it looks right without them because you've got the black bit there. So 3 more to go. All right, so now we have the wheels done. So that's the front one, and that's the back one, So all up, I don't know, what do you think? Hey? What do you think that this now looks like? To me, this mimics the long range wheel trims. And as I said, if you notice, it covers the edge of the wheel rim, so protects you against rim rash, and it's got the Tesla logo stuck on them. So all of these are now facing in the right direction. So now what we're going to do is go for a little drive, doing exactly the same as we did a few minutes ago. Well, make it 15. The wind's still pretty hectic out there. I have had the car on charge for as much as I could to get some charge back in the car to make it as even as possible. I've been charging at 7 kilowatts, which is all I've got at home, and it's up to 59%. So by the time I get going, hopefully that will be at 60, which is close. All right, so here we are back in the car. Now, it only got to 59%. We started at 65, but I did get some more in. So if we go to reset, that 50 kilometre drive is now reset to 0. So off we go, exactly the same trip. I will try and drive as close as I can to what I was before. Right, so I'm now home after the second run, and the results have surprised me a bit. Now, the second run, I didn't have the battery quite up. I had it up to about 59% instead of 65%. I don't think that's going to make too much of a difference. The wind on this second run did seem to be a lot stronger. It was a bit swirly and the car was getting buffeted, and that may account for this. So there we have it, 155 watt hours per kilometre. Same thing, used 8 kilowatts, yeah, but it's not measuring decimal points. Over 50 kilometres, so the run was the same. And it's a bit disappointing, because I honestly believe from every other time I've seen this done, they improved. Now, there's a few reasons, as I said. Number one, I only did a 50 kilometre round trip. I went down the freeway and back up the freeway. So hopefully that was accounting for any wind difference. But as I said, for the second run, which was about half an hour after the first run, there was a slightly stronger wind, and it was a bit swirly, and the car felt like it was getting buffeted about. So that may account for it. Temperature was the same. It's still quite nice and sunny. So, as I said, disappointing, but I'm sure that over a period of time it will work out to have a slightly lower consumption rate. So I've had these on now for a while, driving around, and I actually haven't really noticed any increase in power consumption. So look, I'm keeping these on because I actually think they look bloody good. I think they are an improvement over the original aero covers that come with the Tesla. And look, I mean, you can make up your own mind, but as I said, personally, I think that these look very neat. So let me know in the comments below what you think. Grumpy from the future here, just a couple of little quickies. I've had these Yeslak wheel covers on for a while now, because I actually videoed this last year. I've been a bit slack, but then I was away for about 5 weeks and had a few problems when we got home. So I have noticed no difference in fuel consumption.
If anything, it could be a little better, certainly on long runs down the motorway. I don't think it makes a hoot of difference when you're driving locally. And the other thing that I think is quite important, and literally an hour or so ago, I had to go and put some air in the tyres. And one of the problems a lot of people complain about is getting the thing out, the dust cover off, and getting the air pressure hose on. It's a piece of cake. I had no troubles. I did not have to take the wheel covers off. I managed to unscrew the thing, pushed it in and clipped, and it blew up the tyres. And when it went beep, 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 I unplugged it, put the dust cover back on, and did all 4 tyres. Piece of cake. So there is no problem with blowing up your tyres. Certainly I had no troubles. And I honestly, I think that when I was doing the range test or the consumption test, the weather wasn't the same. It was more blustery. When I look back at the little videos that I took, it did appear to be more blustery, hence the fact that it used a bit more. I honestly do believe Yeslak saying that it can improve performance by up to 5%. So if you're averaging 150 watt hours per kilometre on the freeway, you should get down into the lower 140s, 145 watt hours per kilometre on long runs down the motorways or the freeways when you're going at speed. Honestly, I don't think it makes any difference running around town, but I still love them. I think they look great. So what do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget down there's that like and subscribe button. There's my Ko-fi page. Thank you very much. Everything would be helpful, and I'll see you all very soon.